Bitcoin will never die as long as there's one person alive in this world that yearns for freedom.
Microstrategy and Microstrategy CEO Michael Saylor adds another 2,500 Bitcoin to its holdings despite tax harvesting lost.
As long as there's at least one person in the world that understands Bitcoin and yearns for freedom, right, it will continue. It is a decentralized ideology, and you can't kill an idea. You can't kill an idea until nobody is left on earth that believes in the idea, right? And the idea is freedom and sovereignty. That's the idea manifested in a technology protocol.
The tech company led by Michael Saylor has increased its Bitcoin holdings by 2,500 Bitcoin despite selling Bitcoin for the first time ever to generate a tax benefit. Here is the information. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy bought 2,395 Bitcoin for $42 million in cash between November 1st and December 21st. It then sold 704 Bitcoin at a loss on December 22nd to offset previous capital gains. MicroStrategy then bought 810 Bitcoin Christmas Eve. MicroStrategy now owns 1 out of every 159 Bitcoin that will ever exist. What do you think about this? It seems like Michael Saylor has truly thought about his Bitcoin investment deeply.
Fed took us into a steep nosedive, nearly crashed the currency when they took the interest rates from 280 basis points to 180 to 5 basis points. And then they pulled up and they brought the interest rate from 12 basis points up to 470 basis points on a one-year treasury. And it's kind of like that strafing run in Maverick when the guy goes down in the valley, nearly crashes and pulls up and pulls 10 Gs and just about rips the wings off the plane. That's what we're doing, except we're doing it with the entire $500 trillion economy right now. And we've got to the point where the pilots are blacking out. I don't think the economy of the world will take much more of the pulling up. Otherwise, they're going to crash every single economy. We're going to see more inflation. And the combination of those things are going to play out against the new reality, which is Bitcoin is the only digital commodity. It is the only crypto asset. There is no second best crypto asset.
Hey, Michael Saylor likes Bitcoin, it's true. Do you remember when Michael Saylor suggested borrowing as much money as possible to buy Bitcoin when it was nearly 60K per Bitcoin, claiming that he knows how it will all end? Well, did he see sub 20K Bitcoin coming? You remember this?
If I told you I know how it all ends, right? Once you know how it all ends, the only use of time is, how do I buy more Bitcoin? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin. So what I would say is use all your time to acquire Bitcoin, finance entities and weaker currencies to buy Bitcoin, or educate yourself on why this makes sense if you're not sure, and then educate everybody around you. You know, if you're working for a company that's got $100 million in the treasury, you ought to convince the CEO and the board of directors to convert the treasury to Bitcoin. That's the most accretive thing you can do. That'd be worth billions to them. It's like if you were to say to me, Mike, it's the year 2000, you're in Argentina. What's the best use of your time? The best use of my time is figure out how to get all of my money converted into dollars and get it out of Argentina because I'm going to lose 99.5% of the money if I don't. Nothing else matters.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We drop one video every day, keeping you informed on the entire cryptocurrency market. The Sam Bankman-Fried FTX federal fraud case is really heating up, with members of the SEC coming under fire. Gary GENSLER CRONY just resigned from the SEC due to an improper relationship with Sam Bankman-Fried. You remember in 2021 when the SEC tapped this ex-CFTC commissioner as their own general counsel? Well, this is the latest. SEC General Counsel, that same guy, Dan Berkowitz, announced that he is departing from his role at the agency effective end of year. The agency said Berkowitz was an ally of FTX within the Financial Regulatory Agency and had meetings with SBF and other crypto lobbyists. So the FTX debacle and fraud really heating up. It's interesting that Solana, Sol, is down 94% from its all-time high. Total value down from Sol, down 98%. The top NFT projects on Sol moving to ETH, moving to Matic. Are you a buyer of Solana at these prices? I want to remind you, not for nothing, there is a Solana brick and mortar store in New York City. Solana projects are incorporated within the store. There's a step-in booth. If anybody wants early access to the next sneaker drop, let me know. But Solana, $10 today. Honestly, do you think Solana will ever recover? If your answer is yes, please tell me why. Now, take a look at this chart because you can literally see the moment when SBF was released on bail in this chart. Solana trading together with similar projects and then non-stop selling pressure causing massive underperformance for the past week. Coincidence, or is he really that dumb? Seems like it's only a matter of time before Solana gets subpoenaed. Anyway, there's a lot of Democratic organizations planning to return a lot of their money donated from FTX, at least almost 10 million. At least 5 organizations have signaled their intention of returning FTX political contributions.
Hey, hi. I'm SBF, founder and CEO of FTX. My accidental theft of our customers' life savings to create a giant overleveraged Ponzi slush fund for myself is a tragedy that should have never happened. And to all those affected, I want to say I am deeply sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Heh. Sorry. Oopsie doopsie.
So obviously, they did not know he was committing fraud. Do you think this is what they should do? One by one, U.S. political groups are announcing they will return the millions SBF donated to them. According to CNBC, the pro-Democratic Senate Majority PAC announced today that it would seek to return $3 million in donations from former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried and former FTX head of engineering Nishad Sai. The Democratic National Committee, the Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee, and the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee announced 4 days ago their intention to return the $815,000 in contributions they have received from Bankman-Fried in the last few years. Still no word on if Republicans plan to donate their dark money donated to SBF, but again, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And keep in mind, this is heating up. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We keep you updated on everything crypto on a daily basis. Like the video if you're getting value. Sam Bankman-Fried will face judge who presided over Trump, Kevin Spacey, and a whole lot more. A no-nonsense Manhattan judge who has handled a number of high-profile cases will now oversee Sam Bankman-Fried's. A judge who handled lawsuits against Prince Andrew and Donald Trump will now oversee the forthcoming federal criminal trial of disgraced crypto mogul SBF. That same judge is also currently overseeing a lawsuit brought forward by ex-journalist E. Jean Carroll, who accused Donald Trump of defamation when he denied that he AR'd her in the 1990s and presided over a civil lawsuit against actor Kevin Spacey for an alleged unwanted advance. The 78-year-old judge has been described by the media as having a no-nonsense style and is known for quick decisions. He is also no stranger to the crypto world. He oversaw the first federal Bitcoin securities fraud prosecution. Let's hope that this judge isn't fooled by Sam Bankman-Fried.
Did you know that FTX deposits were used to pay off Alameda creditors?
I don't know of FTX deposits being used to pay off Alameda creditors.
Actually, we're all tickled to hear you say that.
He probably won't be, however, because so many people are flipping on Sam. Yes, Caroline told the judge that she's sorry for defrauding FTX customers and knew that it was wrong. So people like Caroline or Gary Wang, they're saying, yeah, we committed fraud, we knew about it. Let's talk about this bear market now. To me, it feels like 2018 in crypto land. There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, just negative, bad feelings. Yet, there's a lot of opportunity and probably will continue to have a lot of opportunity for the next several months. This 7-month period on the ETH chart from September 2017 to April 2018 was one of the most ridiculous periods of my adult life. Unless you were there, it's hard to convey how insane this all felt. People are missing the fundamental progress that has been happening and continues to happen. In 2022, Uniswap saw 68 million transactions from 3 million unique wallets and totaled over 620 billion in trading volume. That's a lot. Like the video if you're getting value. I'm going to leave you with this. Many people are asking, why should I use crypto? Why should I be interested in crypto? It's like this historical vid from the 1990s, 1995. Why should I be on the internet? The internet was once new, like crypto.
Hey, why should I be on the internet? Why? Well, by the time we're in college, the internet will be our telephone, television, shopping center, and workplace.
And it's already got more stuff in it than you could possibly imagine.
In less than an hour, you can visit the planet Jupiter, take a tour of the Sistine Chapel,
Do research on the rainforest,
get soccer scores for a team in Italy, chat with a friend in Australia, and I even found a recipe for cat food cupcakes. Shouldn't everybody be on the internet? Yeah!